flesh and blood doesn't make you related. She used to tell me a story about the amazing glaze. Him and your pops was like brothers, but that nigga was crazy. Me in early, late 80s.
Hey, good day, y'all. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. I was once the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do is right my wrong and become part of the solution. Hey, shout out, nearing 27,000 subscribers on my new platform, nearing 27,000. Please continue to hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I truly appreciate it. Hey, let's get straight to it. This came out last Friday. I was watching The Breakfast Club. Shout out to The Breakfast Club. They was interviewing Vlad. So while they was interviewing Vlad, DJ Envy asked him a question. He said, man, have it been anybody that you wanted to interview? Or are you trying to interview that didn't happen? So Vlad came back and said, yeah, the late O.J. Simpson. He really wanted to interview O.J. And he was willing. He's willing to pay O.J. 100,000 cash. So when you sit back and you look at it like, damn, you want to pay O.J. 100,000 cash, but then again, you and Marlon Wayans, y'all got into a big dispute, a big beef, because you didn't want to pay him 40,000. And when you sit back and you look at it, guess what? This is a business. And like Vlad say right now is, he is the CEO of his company. So he take care. He got 12 people up under him? So when he making the decision and he paying people a certain amount of money, he got to make sure he's getting a return on his investment. So he believed, based upon OJ notoriety, he would have got that money back. But once again, with Marlon, it's no telling. And he gave a quick breakdown. So what I want y'all to do is listen to it and tell me what y'all think. Comment, share, and I'll be back.
It happen. Who is that one person that you said I would love to sit down and talk to them? We're trying to make it happen.
I mean, this can't happen anymore, but me and O.J. Simpson were in talks.
Hey, you never talked to O.J.?
Never talked to O.J. We were about to do it. I was going to pay him $100,000, right? And, you know, he had to go through like another guy because he had a lawsuit that he wasn't paying back.
Marlon is going to be pissed when he hears it.
So me and O.J. Simpson were supposed to do an interview. They just said, don't get too deep into the blood evidence and stuff like that. And I said, that's cool. You know, I'll touch on the trial. But
I don't even know why it mattered at this point, but go ahead.
Right. So it was all set up. And then it was like, okay, he wants cash. So I talked to my accountant. They're like, okay, we could do cash. They just have to fill out a W-9 and do an invoice, whatever else.
But you couldn't give it to him directly.
I didn't give him to his man, right? I said, okay, cool, we'll do cash. And he's like, okay, I need the full amount before he gets out the car. And I'm like, yo, he owes like $10 million. He's never paid. Like he's a crook.
Vlad
right?
always bringing up somebody personal shit, like some other shit when he gotta get somebody some money.
If you have a reputation of not paying people and you want all your money up front, and I even said, look, I'll give them $50,000 up front and $50,000 at the end of the interview. No, they would not budge. They would not budge. So business-wise, because look, my fear was like, we get 15 minutes into the interview, I ask him a question he doesn't like, and he walks out. What am I going to do?
Right. That's great, though.
I'm not going to shoot him. Like, you know, I'm not going to tackle him. Like, it's
but
like...
you know that's great for views.
Especially...
You get OJ
It's not 100,000 great for views. Like, it's a viral moment, and everyone will take that clip and run with it. People think, like, viral does not always mean money on the back end.
But depending on the question you ask him that causes him to walk out, O.J. Simpson, that's international news, Vlad.
Okay, possibly. But I can't... But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to have a viral 10 seconds. I'm here to actually get OJ's first real sit-down interview talking about his whole life. And ultimately, he passed away, so I never got it. You know, would it have probably gone well? Probably, but as a small business, I can't take $100,000 risks. I mean, I could, but it's not good business sense to do that. I'm a CEO. I have a dozen employees. I have office space. I have people who depend on me to pay their rent. So I can't just sit there and gamble $100,000 with someone who doesn't want to work with me.
When were y'all in conversation? Like, how close to his passing?
Maybe like a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think OJ did it?
Yeah.
Were you going to ask him about, did he do it? Was that going to be one of the things?
I mean, I would have danced around it somewhat.
He wrote a book. It's fair game.
Well, yeah, I did it. Yeah. Oh, if I did it.
If I did it,
yeah. I think
Hey, so y'all just listen to Vlad. So do y'all agree or disagree? As he say, guess what? He's a businessman. So once again, anybody that come on his platform, he decide what he want to pay them. But once again, He was willing to pay OJ $100,000, but he didn't want to pay this man all the money up front because saying if he asked the wrong question, OJ get mad and walked out. Then guess what? That $100,000 basically went down the drain, and he didn't recoup his money back because once again, YouTube pay by the views. So it's a system that they have in place. The more views you get, the more money you make off of YouTube. And Vlad like to cut it up. He like to have, like he'll take that OJ Simpson video and he probably would, that interview, he probably would turn into what? 30 to 40 clips. So once again, if each and every pieces get, like, you know what I'm saying, close to what, 500 to 1 million views, then guess what? He recouped his $100,000 back. That's what business is all about, man. And once again, he felt he would have made way more money interviewing and taking that chance of paying OJ opposed to paying Marlon. Because what he was saying in the past, some of Marlon interview didn't net like 400,000. You know what I'm saying? So when you're looking at 400,000 views, is not paying Vlad what he's looking for. So he's not going to recoup that 40 that he originally invested into Marlon. But not only that, Marlon wanted 3%, extra of each clip. And like I say, folks, it's not what we do, it's how we do it. And like I told you right now, man, listen, man, this man say he give masterclass, not just him, Academic, Terry Gangster William, a few of them. How they make a legal hustle, how they turn YouTube into a business, YouTube into a job, YouTube into a livelihood. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. I'm the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. If I can change, anybody could change. Could change come from where? Within. One love.
Hey, Kelly, what you reading?
Oh man, bro, this is such a good book. Super dope book.
Just got my copy of Beyond Lucky by Brian Glaze Gibbs. Thank you so much for sending me my personalized autographed copy. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a long time, so I'm really excited to get to know some of your stories and what made you you and how this redemption came about. I know you're a changed man, and I'm looking forward to seeing the whole process of how it happened. Thank you.
Don't pay. How many drug dealers, how many stick-up kids, how many hustlers have you ever heard successful stories? It's no 401k plan. It's no pension plan. It's like at the end of the day, when I went to jail, I was ghetto rich. I had millions. But guess what? When I came home to nothing. Fall in love with the street. Want to be down, want to be cool. Only thing I did was literally, despite I was making $40,000 a day, only thing I really did, I was just picking up the brick, throwing it at the prison wall. For what? Nothing. Because I want to be down. The moral of the story, guys, is do the right thing the first time. Do everything that you need to do in order to stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system anybody home.